where's the... Cancel. Alright, before we begin, disclaimer. Shadow of Gaming is rated M for mature and is intended for such audiences. Possible contents include mature and suggestive themes, fantasy violence, topics on the discourse of the intricate nature of things, and language. All interactions during live streams are unscripted, and viewer discretion is advised. Thank you. Alright, where am I? There I am. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. It is 9:59 p.m. Pacific at the time of this stream recording. Hello. And welcome to Throwback Month, where this month we're playing a lot of games that, well, I grew up playing, that really mean everything to me. And so I'm going to be traveling soon to the Philippines, and before I go, I do want to at least get this started. I'm going to bring the PS5 with me so I can continue to stream while I'm out there. That way we could have all these games still on our, on our regular watch list, so that way we can enjoy it together. Yeah. So, I already uploaded the first part of Ratchet Clank and the beginning of it, but I'm going to restart it from the very beginning just for the stream side, because I did stream this on Twitch before, but this was when my PS3 was still working, or at least the capture card for it, and I was able to play it through there. This game, however, because of how the PlayStation market works, and with PlayStation Plus, I cannot download this game onto my PS5, and I do require a solid internet connection to actually play it properly. So, when I'm out there in the Philippines, I'm not gonna have like the best internet, even with where we're gonna be staying at. But I will do my best to stream, or at least like record some new stuff here and there, just for you guys. And I'm bringing the PlayStation because, it's so that way my dad can also get a chance to play some of these games too. We have a big library available to us that I'll at least give you guys a look at, right? So, of course, I've been doing Bloodborne on our single-player Sundays games. Ratchet & Clank is going to be the main game of the month. At least that's one of the ones I want to play. Siphon Filter was a game that my dad and I played back in the PlayStation 1 era. Of course, MGS5. I don't think we're going to stream that one just yet, because this is a game I really want to invest a lot of time into and play it through properly. I'm gonna do Destiny, of course, because Destiny is the game for me. It is, like, my game. I did mention Gravity Rush. I really want to play that one. I never got to play that one on the PSP. I might switch out Sly Cooper to be Sly 2, honestly. I like Sly 2 better than Sly 1. There's just so much more to it. Like, yes, the Thievius Raccoonus is a great game, but, like, I have fonder memories with Sly 2 than I do Sly 1. Sly 2 I actually beat. I didn't beat, like, Sly 2 is the first one I beat of the Sly series growing up. I never played Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, and I do want to play this one, because this one has, like, a lot of cool stuff. And who knows, maybe I'll even do one stream where we do the Stellar Blade demo. Because everybody wanted me to do Stellar Blade, but, we got trolled. I might do Final Fantasy VII Remake for Final Fantasy Fridays, so that way we can still have that game on, we can still have a Final Fantasy Friday happening. And of course, Gungeon, just for fun. Shadow of the Colossus is also on this list. I know everyone wants me to do Shadow of the Colossus, so I'll probably do that on Wednesdays. So that's going to be your preview for what's to come in August, as well as just the regular streams. And of course, I stream for like 4 to 6 hours on the regular, so if I have that much extra time available to me, then I will be able to stream that much and upload like 30-minute segments of it onto YouTube directly. So that is going to be the plan and how we're going to operate for the course of the month. So, yeah. For the YouTube side, when this does go up, as per always, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. So that way you guys don't miss out on any of the gameplay that's going to be coming up, or at least any of the stories. Make sure to follow us over on Twitch and catch it live if you guys want to hang out. Without further ado, phone please. Without further ado, I present to you Ratchet Clank. This is a game that means so much to me. That it's a very... I grew up with this. Like, this... when I still remember when my dad brought home the PlayStation 2 console and, like, grabbed this game. I was like, I don't know what this game is, but it looks cool. The Lombax is carrying a rocket launcher. I didn't know it was a Lombax back then, but whatever he was, he's carrying a rocket launcher. That looks so cool, And this was the first game we ever played on the PS2. And it was just a lot of fun. I still remember back when we first played, growing up, I still remember, like, playing demo discs on the PlayStation 1, playing on the N64 with my dad, and all of us growing up. So, like, on the PS1, I still remember getting scared whenever my dad would play MGS1, and there would always just, like, be the chase sequence, because, Metal Gear is a stealth game, so I'm really excited for the Metal Gear collection. Really? Don't tell me this is gonna be happening again. I hardlined the PlayStation this time. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I think I need to change my my internet connection. That's gonna be the issue here. Hold on a minute. No. Home. Settings. Hey, other version of me. Help block the screen. Thank you. Connection status. Uh-oh. Sorry. I just need to make sure I'm not, like, doxing myself. Set up internet connection. Wired. There it is. There we go. Cool. Alright, cool. Thank you, PNG Tuber me. Nope. Stop. Sorry. So as you can see, this is the issue of PlayStation 5 at the moment. So a lot of you ask me, why do I play a lot more on Xbox versus PlayStation or versus PC? 2 words. Backwards compatibility. So one issue a lot of consoles and video game, like a lot of things in the video game world today that is not available, is being able to play a lot of the games that we played growing up anymore. You can't get old cartridges. You can get old cartridges for your N64, yes, but a pristine mint condition, all that kind of stuff, that's retro now, because of just the way the ages have gone towards the world of gaming. I still have my PlayStation 2 Ratchet & Clank disc. I still have the PlayStation 3 collection of the Ratchet & Clank series. Also, this is going to be loud. But, yeah. I can't use those discs, throw it into the PS5, and let it work. That's not how the PlayStation 5 works. You need to subscribe to their services to be able to own these games anymore. And that's how it works. Which is on PlayStation's end of it. If you guys want it, you gotta, like... Oh, yes. Alright, so that's just a small preview of what's to come. This is loud. Language, yes. Sound. Sound effects, volume. Yeah. There's loud and louder. That's about it. Alright. And then I can drop this just a little bit. So I already started it, but I'm gonna start a new game fresh just for everybody here. So that way y'all can kind of see how this game begins. But yeah. So I'll be talking more about my gripes about or just like everything I still remember and like things I want to talk about regarding this. So yeah. Without further ado, I properly present to you Ratchet Clank. Save slot 4. Let's redo save slot 1. Wait, 2026. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I had one personal one just for me, so yeah. Anyways.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Yeah. Alright. Now it's time to get started.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travel. The Help Desk is considered by Gadgetron Corporation.
Alright. The game is loud. The game is certified loud. Hold on a minute. Let's fix that. And I just adjusted it too. But yeah, I still remember this like it was yesterday. I mean, it relatively was yesterday. So, funny enough, the controls here are actually inverted. Yeah, go figure. Change camera rotation speed fast. Please go fast. I am used to at least a faster camera. But this game was everything for me. This is what really got me into sci-fi, right next to Star Wars, and like just wanting to go into adventures in space. And then looking back at it, honestly, the music was just... yeah. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. How well you guys can hear me over the music. But I'm doing my best to, like, make sure everything's all, like, properly... Okay, I do remember how to do backflips. Alright, cool. I know there is a skill point you can get for doing backflips. But that's something for later.
You can interrupt help desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable help desk messages, please select the options from your pause menu.
Yeah. Just the way the music was for this game. Hold on, can I make this jump? Nailed it. I can. Darn it. I thought I could make that. It's fine. Come on. There we go. So yeah, this comes from the era of mascot platformers in gaming, where, you know, you have like Crash Bandicoot, Mario, Super Mario, where, like, you know, you go run around, collect rings or coins and whatever. Here, I remember my dad calling it nuts and bolts, but in the in-universe...
That's an attack. Whenever you sustain injury, let Gadgetron's patented magnetic system rebuild your body from the inside out.
But here, you know, it's just bolts. The actual currency is just called bolts. Oh yeah. And like, it's very cartoonish. That's the fun part about it. Oh yeah. I always like making sure I get everything I can before I go the right way. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. So, even though, like, I am a very much,
Press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire it. You can also use it in first person by holding down the line.
yeah, I grew up in both the PlayStation and Xbox eras, so, like, I've been there since the very beginning of a lot of this stuff. And so whenever you hear me complain and talk about a lot of the issues surrounding gaming, or just like the conflicts within thereof, it's just because I've seen the ebb and flow of all of this. Also, gotta collect everything while you can. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that trick, did ya? Now I could grab all of it before starting the cutscene. Alright, cool. In which there is a cutscene here.
Interesting.
Guy!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Alright. Now it's time for the official first level of the game. Yeah! So there's actually 3 different ways you can go. You can go through that tunnel there, you can go through the back there, or you can actually go straight forward. But, much like anything I do, I always go the wrong way before I go the right way. Also, if I go the right way, there's actually a lot of like cutscenes and dialogue that I can't really talk over, that I would like to talk over and about, if that makes sense. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna gush a lot about the music because, like, because this was very unique at the time. This wasn't like a lot of other games where it was like more kind of thing, you know? This was something else in that it's more epic, really. This is when video games really started picking up on a lot more than what they just were. See, look. The way the levels just evolved. Going from that to like this more mysterious sounding aura. Bye-bye. Got it. And then you got some menacing sounds going on. Hell yeah. Okay. Are these cracked rocks? No. Okay. So yeah, I know the game does look very outdated. And like, for what it was back then, on the old like CRT TV screens, like there's a lot of discourse and discussion right now going on around about this era of television and gaming and AV and audio, but that's kind of not in the scope of this game, but it is something important to note that if the graphics don't hold up, or like there's some things that feel off, it's because games didn't have like the budget or like the capability to do all the cool modern stuff that we have now. Like the subtle, like if I fell on the boxes, you'd hear them crash in the background kind of thing. Little things like that nature. For a lot of people, this is exactly what a first project would be like. Got it. Bam. Hell yeah. First gold bolt. I'm gonna try to see how many of the secrets I can get that I do remember. Because I have 100% of this game before. But, minus the skill points, though. Because doing the skill points is a pain in the butt. And, like, I don't want to do no... I'm not gonna go back for New Game Plus, to be honest with you. Like, if you do go back for New Game Plus after you beat the game, you can get, like, the golden weapons and stuff. But... Oh, excuse me. Whew. That's something I'd say for another time. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Shoot. I am being summoned. Hold on. Really quick. Happen?
Nasaan yung malitang malaki?
Ito.
Puno na?
Opo.
Ah, punong-puno?
Opo, kasi kunyaan, I'm gonna put inside there po.
Kasi, how many pounds?
I don't know yet because I'm gonna put the PlayStation inside there. I'm in the middle of something po.
Kaya sukatin niya na 50 lang.
Hindi pwede po.
Hindi nga sabi ko, 50 ang dapat karga.
Opo.
Pag may sobra kasing 2 pounds.
Hindi pwede po kasi kunyaan ang delikado. Opo.
Kasi,
yeah. Well, Future Shadow's not editing that out. So that's something you guys didn't get to see, but yeah. Anyways. What was it going on about? Shit. 100%ing a game. Yeah. I there's a lot of games I am playing right now. There's a lot of games I do play. And we got through that one. That I do want to give like as much possible to show off all these stories. I'm also gonna keep going this way because like I like going all the wrong ways before I go the right way. Because it is the general rule of gaming. Also, I already did this stuff, so like I have it pretty set on lockdown. Nice. Yeah. Wait, does he have a top hat? Cool. Got it. Let's go. Anything else? Nope. Oh! Got it. Nailed it. Saved it. So recently, I've been rewatching Invader Zim, and a lot of that is a very specific vein of early 2000s sci-fi era that you don't really see too much anymore. That it's... how do I put it? A lot of sci-fi is pretty clean now, to say the least. I'd say a lot of this was like the more grungier, dingier style, like with all these strange pipes that just lead to nowhere. Like everyone wants to create like designs of the worlds that really go do something, but anyways, we got a cutscene.
Dad blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there. To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
So yeah. So I watched a couple video essays recently talking about this game and how much the humor and the storytelling and the characterizations have evolved from back then to now. And I'm going to add fuel to this fire, but I'm going to exhaust a lot of it because I also did play the 2016 version of Ratchet & Clank that is available, that I do own backwards compatible as well, that just, if you've seen the movie, you'll know why we have... Video game movie adaptations are notoriously the worst. Biggest example right now, this is very topical, the Borderlands movie. So, like, going from this game to seeing, like, what their gripes are about regarding this, I understand where it comes from. Because within just this first 35 minutes of the game, we leave a backwater planet, we're going to go meet a pro hoverboarder, we learn about a superhero, we learn about, like, how someone with too much power can hurt a lot of people. Like these are like a lot of the big things that really made like the first game what it was. And then of course Dr. Nefarious came in 3, spoiler alert, but like I'm gonna talk about the series as a whole because I want to. The Ratchet and Clanks I've played the most are Ratchet and Clank 1, the original, so that's this one. Ratchet and Clank Ratchet Deadlocked, the 4th game. Size Matters, the 5th game on PSP. Secret Agent Clank, and Ratchet and Clank, no, not Up Your Arsenal. Future Tools of Destruction. And the story has evolved heavily. Like, the universe, the design, it all changed between the generational jumps in the consoles. And there's just a lot to cover about it that I can't say when I'm live and recording, that I can only show you is what I want to go on about with this. And so the other games I do want to bring for Throwback Month, I definitely want to bring Sly 2. Because in Sly 2, we had a, everyone's been wanting a Sly Cooper movie. And so I want to go talk about, like, what really made a lot of these games special as we progress and play through it all. So yeah, keep in mind of what I don't know. Just keep that in mind of what the landscape of video games and movies and TV shows feel like now versus when we were all growing up and like seeing all this stuff for the very first time. I'll have the foreknowledge, but that's just mechanics wise. That's really it. You're not gonna miss too much whenever I'm in here. What matters is, like, you're on the adventure with me, and we're going to go see some Distant World, you know, if you're in for that. Or if you want in for, like, a lot of what I have to critique about the world as a whole and how we as gamers are affected by it.
I got some great bargains for you today.
What's up, Fuzzball? I miss this guy. This guy never came back in the later games, and I'm really sad about it. I'm really sad about that. Like, this is the vendor. Like, if you've played Resident Evil 4, this is your guy with the jacket. So, like, yeah. Hold on. I know you got some more dialogue for me, buddy.
So, you gonna buy something or what?
Yes. Alright, let's go whoop some butt. Okay, so another game that I played recently that did remind me of this a little bit was Hi-Fi Rush. Because of, like, just the color palette in that game, just how bright it was. Like, a lot of games want to go for a more realistic art style these days, which is fine. And with PlayStation being PlayStation, it is one of the biggest graphical powerhouses in film. I mean, like, Sony has all the computers for, like, cameras and all of that. That's why Sony Entertainment is a major industry, because they do a lot of work in the lighting graphical fields. And so, with the technological fidelity, to put some big words out there, of what this game, of how much, like, has changed between the very beginning to now. Wait, hold on, did I miss the bumblebee? Did I miss one of the bees? I like to be very thorough. And, like, the graphical jump between PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2 to 3, and now 4 and 5, I missed the PlayStation 4 era, but honestly, playing some of the backwards compatible games from there, from 4 to 5, the jump is minimal by all accounts. The biggest things that Sony had going for it in this early era, especially with the console wars, quotation mark, that was a thing, it's like, oh, what do you want out of your games? And to me, PlayStation was always more of the cinematic feel of a game world. That like you could plug in a game and you're watching a movie. Because the first PlayStation was really about being able to put sound in a video game. And that was the big part of it. Like, yes, it was a good 3D console, but if you put a CD in the PlayStation, it will play that CD for you. And, you know, if you guys don't know what a CD is, well, I'm at a loss for words, and I am old. CD stands for compact disc, which is how we played a lot of these games. So, PlayStation 2 ended up being a DVD player. Like, that was the big selling point about the PS2, is that it's a DVD player as well as it's a as well as being able to, you know, play a media player. And so, going from PS2 to PS3, that's when things really started upping in the realm of, oh, we need to focus on graphics, because we need to make ours look so much better than everyone else's. And it's like, I mean, I get it, yeah, because when you look at the PlayStation 3 era of games, it's magnificent. Like, it is golden. To this day, I will always say Metal Gear Solid 4 holds up as the game to, like, that is, like, the benchmark of all games, graphically speaking, cinematically and gameplay-wise. But for this series, like, when we get there, when we get to Ratchet & Clank Future Tools of Destruction eventually, in this, like, live stream Let's Plays, whatever this ends up being, you'll see, like, why it was a good thing that happened, but if we play the other version of this game, you'll see why it's a bad thing that it happened. And that's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, that I've been wanting to show. Knock knock! Good night. Did I ever talk about how good the music in this game is? Anyways, I know I've been recording for about 45 minutes. This recording is taking just about the same as when I actually started, when I did the first one. But now you guys get into 45-minute bite-sized samples. Hooray!
Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship is marked with a star.
Hello, citizens of...
So yeah, that was a lot to take in right there. I'm excited for the next 2 levels that we're going to be going to, because Novalis was or not Novalis. So this was like your introductory level. This is like the actual first level of the game. And so we got 2 different ways we can go for the next one. Initially, they actually want you to go down the path to like the next planet of Metropolis, which is like the planet, to actually progress. But we're gonna go see Skid McMarks because, like, me being in the shoes of Ratchet, I'd want to go see like the hoverboarding pro legend and help him out. Also, it is kind of a little equally urgent in that sense. Wow. I love this background. So, like, of course, like, you can imagine what this would look like in a higher quality setting. The foliage would be a lot more lush, and not everything looks like cardboard. If it was to be properly updated, you know what I mean? Like, that fire effect would look a lot cooler. But back then, this was cool. This is really exciting. Like, you know. And me where I am now, having done a little, doing a little bit of game dev, quotation mark, exclamation point, hashtag DM, like, to be able to develop assets like these from scratch, it's astounding. The texture work, I can imagine, would be difficult. Okay. I could break this game for you guys and just like break down every piece of like background, but I'm not going to, because we have another planet to go to, which I'm going to do in the next video. So we're gonna keep the live stream going. I'm gonna end the recording here and start a new one, as per always.